Hey traders, what's happening? Hey, hope you all do a great start for the week, a holiday shortened week. I'll bring you a tier 1 gap and how to trade tier 1 gap for really something that you can make your week out of. These are high probability trades, and I wanted to bring it to your attention as we discussed in our chat room, which is, by the way, absolutely at no cost. A lot of good discussion, a lot of good trades being discussed and taken in the trade room. So if you like it, give it a like, hit a subscribe. The link to join the chat room is below this video. So here we go. I'm going to start with overstock here. This is what I call a tier 1 gap. There are 5 criterias to general criterias. But if you can just do 5 of these, you'll be extremely successful. This is a tier 1 gap. Is there a shock value? Number 1. Absolutely shock value. Look at this. This thing is rallying from the bottom here, and biggest bar from on this rally before this gap closed at the highs. Look at this hourly chart right here, and today it just gap open just below this. Beautiful. Support is right here, 200 right here, and then it's just off to the races. Weekly chart. Now this is where lots of traders make a mistake not going to the weekly chart. Weekly chart is basically in a 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern of breakdown, and it just broke down, and this is the weekly support. Now this type of gap gives you multiple entries, and I'm going to show you what I would call it a high-low entry on this, and then take you through. When you have a gap like this and a first bar is a green bar, low 24.71, the high is 25.22 or 25.15. That's your trade. It's a very high risk trade, but it's a super high reward. When this trade works, now you have an opportunity to do some damage here. If it doesn't, I'll go back in it with the setup. I am more on a 2-minute chart trader. I would have traded this under 24, and I would have put a stop at 25.15. And now an opportunity to add on this base, and I showed you this base on a 1-minute chart, what that looked like on a 1-minute chart. Look at this tight base. Tried to rally, got rejected. Tried to rally, no follow through. Tried to rally, hardly any follow through. At the whole number, boom, under this red bar, that is your entry. 23. Now you're positioned to move the stop to 23.50. If you really want to go here, you can move the stop at 23.86. But I'm going to show you the 2 minutes, because if you're a 2-minute chart trader and you miss this early entry, this is a legit entry. First move down, consolidation, and look at the flush here. This is your entry. Rally, no follow through. Rally, no follow through. Right here, red bar, at the whole number, stop just above right here, 23.50, right here, 23.55. Now you have share size here. Let's say you started at $500. For me, it's a $300 risk trade. So I started with 300 shares with $1 stop. Now I'm in position to add. Now from here, 24 to 23, I have a $300 cushion. I can take this trade with 600 shares and move the stop at 50 cents. I am financing half of this. Altogether, I have 900 shares, and I take my profit into this drop. Somewhere here after 2 big bars, I probably would take profit around 21. 600 shares here to 21, that's 1,200. 24 to 23, that's $1. That's a $1,500 trade in 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just call it right up here. Right up here, let's call it in 24 minutes and 22 minutes. This is what you make a bookmark, take a picture of this chart. When you see a gap like this, play it every time. It is money.